Hey guys, welcome to Conceptual Geometry, Unit 2 Review. Let's take a look at the first question. It says, in the accompanying diagram of triangle ABC, BD is an altitude. So we've got to know what these key words mean. Altitude means form right angles. So those two angles down there are going to be right angles. Let's fill that in the diagram. It says CE is also an altitude. So this is also an altitude. And we've got more right angles there. And then it says CE intersects BD at F if the measure of angle EAD is 50. EAD. So they've already got that label as 50. Find the measure of angle BFE. So I need to find this one. Well, what I'm going to do first here is I'm going to isolate a couple different triangles. The first triangle I'm going to isolate is going to be this red one. I know two angles. This angle here is 50, and that angle right there is going to be 90 degrees. So if I want to find this angle at the top, I'm going to take 180 minus 90, which is 90, minus 50, which is 40. So this angle right here is 40. Now, let me draw your attention to this triangle. There's a 90-degree angle. This is 40. So to get my missing angle there, I'm going to take 180 minus 90 minus 40, and that's going to be 50 degrees. And that's the answer to that question. Question 2. In the accompanying diagram of triangle ABC, if AB is less than BC is less than AC, then which statement is false? So very tricky question. Notice these inequalities. Those are less than symbols. So what that means is AB is going to be your smallest side, and AC is going to be your largest side. So what we're going to do first, we're just going to make up numbers. AB is 6, BC is 8, and AC is 10, because they go in order. So let's put those in our figure. AB is 6, BC is 8, and AC is 10. Now, what does that mean for our angles? Remember, the triangle inequality theorem. The biggest side is opposite the biggest angle. The smallest side is opposite the smallest angle. So B is going to be the biggest angle, C is going to be the smallest. Again, why don't we just make up some numbers? All right, so for my biggest angle, I'll call that 100 degrees. For my smallest angle, I'll call that 20 degrees. And then the middle angle, let's see, 180 minus 120, we'll call that 60. So now, let's see which one of these statements is false. That's important. We're looking for the false. Is the measure of angle A greater than the measure of angle C? Is A greater than C? There's A, there's C. Yeah, that's true. So since that's true, I don't want that one. 2, is A less than, see they're switching it up, is A less than B? Is A less than B? Yeah, that's true, which means I don't want it. Is B greater than C? Is B greater than C? Yeah, that's true, so I don't want that. Obviously, the correct answer is going to be choice 4, but let's just confirm it. It says B is less than A. Is B less than A? No, that's false, which is the one we want, so choice 4. In question 3, it says which set of numbers may be the lengths of the sides of a triangle, and here what they're testing is that you remember this. The smallest side plus the second smallest side. So basically the smallest two sides, if you add them up, it's got to be greater than the largest side. If that works, then you can make a triangle. If it doesn't, then you can't. So choice 1 is 1 plus 4 greater than 5? Question mark. Is 5 greater than 5? No. So reject it. The next one, remember they have to be in order. Is 4 plus 5 greater than 6? Question mark. Is 9 greater than 6? Yes. So that one you can make a triangle. We'll just go through and check the other ones, make sure they do not work. Is 5 plus 4 greater than 9? No. How about this one? Is 5 plus 4 greater than 10? No. So those don't work. Obviously, choice 2 is going to be our final answer. All right, in triangle jet, measure of angle J is x plus 8, E is x plus 12, and T is 2x minus 24. All right, so let's try this. We have to make a sketch first. J, E, T. J is x plus 8. E is x plus 12. And T is 2x minus 24. The question wants us to find the shortest side. Well, how do we do that if they give us angles? Well, remember, the shortest side is going to be opposite the smallest angle. So what I have to do is create an equation using my angles, find each one of them, and then pick the smallest one, and that'll give us the side that's the smallest. So I've got x plus 12 plus x plus 8 plus 2x minus 24 equals 180. All right, so I'm going to combine my like terms. I've got 4 x's, and I've got 12 and 8 is 20 minus 24, so that's going to be minus 4 equals 180. Add 4 to both sides. 4x equals 184. Divide by 4, and x is 46. So now I need to plug those in to get the angles. And it's a little bit cluttered here, so I'm going to do it on the outside. That one right there is going to be 46 plus 12, so that's 58. This one right here is going to be 46 plus 8, so that's 54. And that one there is going to be 2 times 46, so that's going to be 92 minus 24, that's going to be 68. The shortest side is going to be opposite the smallest angle. So I have to pick the smallest angle, which is going to be this one, 54. Then you go across. So this right here, ET, is going to be my shortest side. All right, example 5. Another one where I don't have a diagram. So I need to draw the figure here. Triangle ABC. ABC. Measure of angle B is 120 degrees. Okay. Measure of angle A is 55 degrees. D is a point on AC such that BD bisects angle ABC. Bisects this angle, so D's got to be over here. It's going to look something like that. All right? So D bisects the angle. There's D. If this angle here was 120, each one of these is going to be 60 because it bisects that angle. So 60 and 60. It says, what is the longest side of triangle ABD? ABD. Well, that angle is 55. That angle is 60. So to get my other angle there, I'm going to take 180 minus 60 minus 55. All right, so 180 minus 60 is 120, minus 55 is 65. So the angle there is 65. It says longest side. It's going to be opposite the biggest angle, so that's going to be this one right here, AB. Choice 1. If the lengths of two sides of a triangle are 5 and 7, the length of the third side may not be. And again, this is tricky. You've got to read that carefully. So I want the one that doesn't work. My two sides are 5 and 7. If I want to make 12 work, I have to take 5 plus 7. Ask myself, is that greater than 12? Is 12 greater than 12? No. No, first one. Now, I would probably not stop there because maybe I read the question wrong. Let's make sure that the other ones do work so they're not the choices. So if I have 7, I've got 5 plus 7. Is that greater than 7? Question mark. Is 12 greater than 7? Yes, that one would work. So reject it. 3. Is 3 plus 5 greater than 7? Is 8 greater than 7? Yes. And 5. 5 plus 5 is greater than 7. Yeah, 10 is greater than 7. That's another yes. Perfect. Question 7. An equilateral triangle ABC. So again, let's draw a triangle. It's equilateral. What do we know about an equilateral triangle? All sides are the same, and all angles are the same, and they're all 60. The bisectors of angles A and B. So here's A, and there's B. Intersect at point F. Well, if they bisect the angles, I've got 30 and 30 here, and I've got 30 and 30 there. It says, what is the measure of angle AFB? AFB. So I'm focusing on this triangle. That angle's 30, that angle's 30. So basically I'm going to take 180 minus 30, and that's going to be 120. So this angle here has got to be 120. And we just answered that question. Moving on, in the figure below, the median CD is drawn. So we've got to remember median means middle. It goes to the midpoint. Okay, so if that's the midpoint, then these two segments are equal, and that has to be 8. Which of the following must be true? Measure of angle DCB is 40. No, this is not an angle bisector. It's a median. A median has nothing to do with angles. That's clearly false. How about CB being 8? No, I know nothing about that side. That's out. How about AB being 8? No, that's not 8. That's out. I know the answer's got to be choice 4. Why? Because AB is 8 plus 8 is 16. That one works. All right, question 9. These are a little bit challenging, but at least this is multiple choice, so it should make it a little bit easier. It says AB is 12, so let's label that segment 12. BC is 6, got it. CD is 7, and DE is 13. Identify a midpoint relationship. Well, this is sort of trial and error. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start adding some numbers together. Maybe I get it right on the first try, maybe I don't. 12 plus 6 is 18. So from A to C is 18. 7 plus 13 is 20. So no, that didn't work. How about 6 and 7 is 13? Oh, and then this piece is 13. So that does work. I'm going to reject that. Here are my two equal segments. That's got to be the midpoint. So D is the midpoint, and guess what? There's only one choice that's got D as the midpoint. So I don't even need to worry about those. But you can see here it would be the midpoint of BE, because those are the ends. All right, so that'd be choice 3. All right, this one's going to be a little bit challenging. It says if AC bisects angle BAE. BAE, AC. All right, so let me see. That's the bisector, which means this angle here is equal to that angle there. And this bottom angle is composed of 2. All right, measure of angle BAC. BAC. So just this top one is 5x minus 20. Let me use a different color. 5x minus 20. Measure of angle CAD, so that's his bottom one here, is 40. Okay, so that is 40. And measure of angle DAE, which is the bottom smaller one, is 3x plus 10. So remember which two are equal. This one is equal to this one, right? Look at where your angle bisector is. That's your angle bisector. So that is equal to that. 5x minus 20 equals 3x plus 10 plus 40. That gives me 5x minus 20 equals 3x plus 50. I'm going to subtract 3x from both sides. and add 20. That's going to give me 2x equals 70, divide by 2, x equals 35, and that's exactly what they wanted you to find. Find the value of x, and we're done. All right, last page. Question 11. AP is 15x minus 6. So not a lot of room here, but 15x minus 6. AQ. All right, so notice AQ is the whole segment from A to Q. It's 12x plus 14. And then PQ is 3x plus 2. So I color-coded it here. Hopefully you guys understand. I need to add these two pieces up. So I'm going to take these two, add them up, and that's got to equal the whole thing. All right, so I've got 15x minus 6 plus 3x plus 2 equals 12x plus 14. Combining my like terms here, that's going to be an 18x, and that's going to be a negative 4. 18x minus 4 equals 12x plus 14. Let's subtract 12x from both sides, and I'm going to add 4 to both sides. 18x minus 12x is 6x. 14 plus 4 is 18, divide by 6. So x is 3. The question wants me to find PQ. PQ is 3x plus 2. So PQ equals 3 times x, which is 3 plus 2. That's going to be 9 plus 2. That's going to be 11. All right, the final question. This one's a doozy. It says, in the figure below, triangle ABP. Now, it doesn't look like it, but if it states it's equilateral, you have to accept it. So what do we know about an equilateral triangle? All three sides are the same. All three angles are 60 degrees. That's going to be the whole thing there, and that's going to be 60. So let's label all of that stuff. These three sides are going to be the same. So guess what? That's 12 and that's 12. Every angle is going to be 60. 60, 60, and this whole thing right there is going to be 60. All right, it also tells us that AP is a median. AP. So that tells me this piece here equals that piece there. It's a midpoint. Oh, well, if that piece up top is 12, guess what? That piece is 12. It says BQ is an angle bisector. BQ is an angle bisector. So this angle equals that angle. The whole thing is 60, so that makes each one of these 30. I'll try and draw that in a different color. Maybe it's easy to see. 30 and 30. All right, so now, what do we know? Find each of the following. Let's see if I've got enough information. Angle BAP. BAP. Yeah, I did get that. That's 60. Angle ABQ. ABQ. Yep, that's half of 60. That was 30. Angle BRP. BRP. I don't have that one. So let's take a look at it real quick here. I'm going to finish the triangle. What do we know? That angle's 30, that angle's 60. So I could find that pretty easily by taking 180 minus 30 minus 60. Well, that's 90, so guess what? That angle's got to be 90. I don't know if I'm going to need it, but if that's a right angle, that's a right angle, that's a right angle, that's a right angle. All right, so now some lengths. BC. All right, so BC. Did I label that one already? No, I did not. BC is going to be made up of BP plus PC. So I think that's going to be 24. 12 plus 12. PC. Yep, already got that. That's 12. AB. Yep, got that. That's 12. AP. Got that. That's also 12. So all those end up being 12. And then lastly, Could 21 be the length of AC? Explain. Could 21 be the length of AC? Well, for this one, I need to focus on this particular triangle. In this triangle, this side is 12 for a fact. That side is 24. Could this be 21? Well, they're testing whether the two smallest sides add up to be more than the largest. So basically, I need to take 12 plus 21. Is that greater than 24? So 12 plus 21, what's that, 33? Is that greater than 24? Yes. So it can. Answer is yes, because 12 plus 21 is greater than 24. All right, that concludes the Unit 2 review. Hope you guys were able to complete that and check all your answers. Please prepare for our unit exam, which is coming up shortly. And as usual, if you have any questions, just reach out. Thanks for watching.